Hi, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build this keycard safe. So to open this safe, you're going to need this card, and you have to put it in here, and when you put it in, it will come out. You have to pull it out, and this doesn't come out any further. And when you close it, it will be locked up again, and there's no way you can push or pull the safe out. Okay, so for the mechanism, and if I could take this out, you can see that there's this white beam moving here, and this is the main part for the mechanism, and this pushes against the drawer here, and the drawer has this hole here, and that's where the beam pushes the drawer. And the card, when the card goes in, it goes far enough to push the beam, and the beam turns and pushes the drawer. Okay, so for the base, you're first going to need an 8x8 plate and a 4x8 plate. And then we're going to add a second layer to this with another 4x8 plate here. And then this 4x8 plate, let's do the bottom two together. And then two 2x6 plates. And a 2x4 plate in the corner. And you don't have to use these exact pieces, you can use different pieces, it just has to be strong. And now we're going to place some tiles, a 1x6 tile right here, it's 2 studs away from the sides, and then we're going to make the part that holds the beam. It's this. And you're going to need 2 1x1 Technic bricks with a hole. And one of these 1x1 bricks with a stud on the side, but it's inverted a little. And that's important. So then I'm going to take one of the 1x1 Technic bricks and put it onto this one. This, and put the other Technic brick here. And then this goes right here. It's stud away from the 1x6 tile and a stud from the top. And then we're going to need a 2x2 tile, a 2x4 tile here, a 1x2 tile, a 1x6 tile here, a 1x2 tile, a 1x4 tile, a 1x2 tile, another 2x4 tile, and a 1x2 tile. And you can replace all of these tiles however you want, and that's the base. So for the first layer, first gonna need 2 1x8 bricks on either side, here and here. And then we're actually gonna need another one top here. And then we're gonna need 2 1x2 bricks right here and right here. That, and then a 1x1 brick over here, and then a 1x4 brick over here, a 2x4 brick here, and a 1x6 brick. And then we're going to connect all of these with some plates And the first plate you're going to need is a 2x8 plate, and that goes right there. And then on the other side, you're going to need a 1x6 plate, a 1x2 plate, and a 1x3 plate right here. It's white so you can't really see it, it's over here. And then a 1x8 plate, a 1x1 plate, a 2x2 corner plate. You can replace this 1x1 plate and this 2x2 corner plate with a 2x2 tile, 2x2 plate, because I didn't have it so I used these. A 2x4 plate here. And that's the first layer. So for the second layer, you're first going to need 2 Technic pieces, a 1x5 Technic beam, and a 3 stud long pin. And this is going to go through the middle hole, like that. And this is just going to go in this 1x1 Technic brick with a hole. And that's the part that moves the drawer out. And then you're going to need a 2x8 brick. If you don't have this, you can use something else. You can replace all of these bricks with some other bricks. I'm using a 2x2 brick, a 1x3 brick here, a 1x4 brick, another 1x8 brick, and a 2x4 brick right here. And then we need some plates. Actually, first, we'll make something else. We need 2 1x4 plates. You're still gonna need plates though. And you just have to stack these on top of each other like that. And then a 1x2 plate right here. And then a 1x2 brick with a technical. A 1x2 Technic brick with a hole. And this just goes here. And this is the part that keeps the drawer from falling out. And then a 1x6 plate. Now we're going to place all the plates on top. A 1x3 plate. A 2x3 plate, not a 1x3 plate. A 1x2 plate. Right there. A 2x4 plate. A 2x3 plate right here, a 2x6 plate right here, and then another 2x3 plate. Again, you can replace all of these tiles. And then here, you're only going to leave 2 studs of space here. I'm using a 1x1 plate and a 2x2 corner plate right here. And that's the second layer. Okay, so I forgot some pieces on the second layer, and you're gonna have to take off 2 pieces. This 2x3 plate here, and this 2x4 plate. And then right here and here, those gaps open up. And you're going to place 2 1x1 bricks, but you're going to need ones that are round on the sides. If you use the straight ones, those won't fit, and it'll just fix the beam in one place and it won't allow it to move. So you're going to need these. And they just go there. And then on top of those 1x1 bricks, I'm going to place 2 1x1 plates, and this levels them out. And then you're just gonna place the other plates we took off back on. And now you're gonna need 2 tiles. You could replace these with some other tiles. A 2x2 tile and a 2x4 tile. Go right here. I'm gonna have to leave one stud with space here. And then this 2x4 tile. And now that's the second layer complete. Okay, so for the drawer, you're gonna need a 4x6 plate and a 2x6 plate, and those you can just lay those down together. You could replace this with a 6x6 plate, but first we're going to start with a 1x6 brick, and this is the first thing that connects them both, the 2 plates. Then you're going to need 3 1x4 bricks, and they just go here, here, and here, and then you're going to need a 1x2 tile up here in the corner, and then a 1x4 tile right there, a 2x4 tile, a 1x3 tile, and a 1x1 plate right here in the corner, right there. And then we're going to put this aside, and then you're going to need another one of these 1x1 bricks with a stud on the side, and that's inverted a little. And on the side, you're going to place a 1x1 plate and a 1x1 tile, like that. And try to straighten it out, like that. And then this just goes on the 1x1 plate we placed, right there. Now you're going to need a 2 1x2 plates, right there. Another 1x2 plate, right here. A 1x4 plate, a 1x2 plate, a 1x1 plate, another 1x1 plate right here, and a 1x4 plate. And then we need a 1x2 brick with Technical, 1x2 Technic brick with the hole, and that just goes right here. And then you're going to need a 2x2 plate right there. I'm using 2 1x1 plates. You can just use a 1x2 plate, and then 1x2 plate. Oops. Another 1x2 plate, a 1x6 plate, a 1x3 plate right here, and then you're going to need a 1x4 plate, another 1x4 plate right here. I'm using a 1x1 plate and a 1x2 plate. You can just replace these with a 2x2 corner plate if you want. Just go right there. And then a 1x6 plate right there, and a 1x2 plate right here. Okay, so now you're going to need a 1x2 plate right here, in the corner. And on top of that, you're going to place a 1x4 tile, and that's going to overhang by 2 studs. And then you need another 1x2 plate right here on top of the Technic brick. A 1x2 brick right here. A 1x4 brick right there. And over here, another 1x4 brick. A 2x2 corner brick. A 1x1 brick right there. It's a little hard to see because it's white. And then you need another 2x2 corner brick right there. And then up here I'm going to place a 1x4 plate. And then I'm going to cover this in tiles. So up here I used 2 1x2 tiles right there. A 1x3 tile. A 1x4 tile. A 2x2 corner tile. If you don't have this, you can use other tiles to replace it. A 1x3 tile. And a 1x4 tile. And that's the finished drawer. Okay, so now we're going to build the third layer. And the first piece you're going to need is a 1x8 brick, and this goes right here. And then now we're going to build in the back. And you're first going to need a 2x2 brick. And then a 1x2 brick. Right there. And then a 1x8 brick. And then on the side, I'm going to place a 1x6 brick. Right there. And then you're going to need a 1x1 brick right here, a 1x6 brick, and then a 2x2 corner brick right here in the corner, and then a 1x2 brick right here. And then you're going to need 2 1x2 plates, and please stack those on top of each other, and they go right there. Right here. Now we're going to place some plates here. And first you're going to need a 2x6 plate right there, and then a 2x2 plate right there. And then we're going to place a few plates together. A 2x6 plate, 2 2x6 plates, and a 2x4 plate. For the 2x6 plates, we're going to stack them on top of each other with an overhang of 1 stud, like that. And then we're going to place the 2x4 plate like this, with an overhang of 1 stud on every side, like that. And then this goes right here. And then we need 2 2x6 plates. You can replace this with a 2x6 plate. These are 2 1x6 plates. And then another 1x6 plate. And that's the third layer. Okay, so now we're going to build the roof. And you're first going to need 2 2x8 plates. You can replace these with some other plates or a 4x8 plate, and then under it you're going to place a 1x6 plate, and you're going to have an offset of 2 studs, and that will allow you to place this like that. We're not going to place that on there yet. We're still going to need a 2x10, I think. Yeah, this is a 2x10 plate. I'm just going to place it like that. And now you can place this right here. And make sure to press it down hard. And now a 4x4 plate right here. And then a 2x4 plate. And a 2x10 plate again. And now you need to cover this in tiles. You don't have to cover in tiles, but you can if you want. And this is the way I covered it. A 1x6 tile, a 1x4 tile, another 1x4 tile, a 1x3 tile, a 1x6 tile, a 1x1 tile, and then a 2x2 tile right here, a 2x4 tile, a 1x4 tile right here, and then another 1x4 tile, 2 2x2 tiles, and then a 1x1 tile right there, a 1x3 tile, and then 2 1x4 tiles, and then a 2x4 tile right there, and then a 1x4 tile, and then 2 1x1 tiles right there, a 1x3 tile, a 2x2 tile, a 1x2 tile, another 2x2 tile right there, a 1x2 tile, and a 2x2 corner tile. And that's the roof. Okay, so the last part of the safe is the card, and you're gonna need 3 2x4 plates, and these are just going to be lined up like that. Instead of using 3 2x4 plates, you can just use a 4x6 plate. And now you need to cover this in tiles, and I'm using a 1x6 plate, and then a 2x4 plate tile. These are tiles, not plates. If you're using a 2x4 tile, make sure to place it here so it connects all 3 pieces. And then a 2x2 tile and a 1x6 tile. And that's the card and the last part of the safe. Okay, so that is the full tutorial for this safe, and hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time.